All right, so we have our first Ranger update who's in a little bit of a mood right now with audio. I apologize that apparently the other videos were on mute. I had got a new phone, and his and the other dog. There's another puppy that's staying here. Who both of the videos were all just videos with no audio, which is kind of not the point of the video. Actually, it's to talk about how he's doing. Um, so again, I apologize. It looks like you did get to enjoy watching just him doing his thing, walking around. But again, I put in my mouth. I just got in this phone over our vacation, just because my other phone died on me like abruptly. And like I said, I took the videos, and it's got a beautiful camera. It's just you have to hit audio. Mute. I really apologize, but I'm glad you did get to watch. I did see you guys watched it a bunch, but you're missing the big guy, but he's doing good. This is a big week, so it's not been a full week, but we're at the point where we're going to probably tomorrow. Definitely by Thursday, or by his next update, well, tomorrow or Thursday, we're going to get him out and walking him around some dogs. We did put him on a training collar. It's a star mark. It's in the fax document. It's just a plastic training collar, which slows him down a little bit. He sits. The problem with Ranger, and it's something that he does do, his sits and everything, and he made me work for that. He acted like he didn't know what an auto sit was for about a day or so. Yeah, all right, okay, I got to pick that up. Anyhow, I apologize for that. Usually I get the yard cleaned up before we get out, but we've been kind of rushing this morning. Anyhow, back to the video. And this one's going to be a little long because I am going to give you the whole breakdown. And I try to do it a little bit with each video. But anyway, so the big things right now before we get him out walking with dogs is the just the excitement level. Just he's your typical kind of pit bull. He sees something, he wants to go 100 miles an hour. I have seen that kind of starting to come down a lot. He was very barky the first couple days, very barky, especially when he knew there was two other dogs in the room with him. That has calmed down. It's pretty much gone now, which is nice. So it is part of the phase of when they're here, is being in the room with them. I really do feel it does help a lot as far as exposure to dogs. They're not playing with the dogs and everything, but they know they're there. They're each laying in their crates, and it's just it's a constant kind of reinforcement, I guess you could say. So hopefully, most of the time that's going to relay. While we usually the first week we don't really do any walk-bys because we want to really build the foundation part of it, meaning him kind of listening to us, paying attention to us, and he's about there. He's a tough little guy. He they all have a mind of their own, absolutely, but he like I said, he's got the pity drive going on, which not the first time we've seen it, but I do feel like like I mentioned, that's a little bit of a nest starting to be made there. Unfortunately, now you're going to go over there. All right, let's come all the way around. So anyway, we're just trying to get him to be a little bit better judgment, and that's going into like judgment. I mean excitement level. That's going into the whole jumping thing. It's not perfect yet, but I did get to the other night feel the whole teeth on the chin. I was petting him, and I kind of squatted down, and sure enough, he jumped up and caught me with that bottom couple teeth. He didn't hurt me or not. I mean, it stung a little bit because he caught me right on the chin, but didn't cut anything open. There wasn't no malintent other than him just being a bully jumping. So I got yeah, we're talking about you, sir. I got to witness that, and that sucks. Yeah, he's got that quick little mouth, and again, he wasn't trying to get mouthy with me. He likes to have his mouth open when he's leaping up in the air. But part of that is because he is a little bit on the mouthy side, and that leading into that has tremendously gotten better. Yes, we are talking about the good and the bad, big guy. So, come on, Ranger. So, again, and I'm kind of rambling here. I apologize. Making him sit at the door and relax. We're trying to do little things coming out of his crate. He's actually very nice coming out of his crate. You know, he waits till you put the leash on. He's very good with it. Something you got on to something. You are finding something. I don't know what it is you're smelling, but not that. But yes, he's definitely got some kind of scent. Oh, you know, he might actually have to go potty. Which actually, again, a little side note, he just literally came out of here a couple minutes ago. So usually, if they're going to be jumping and crazy, this is usually the time, right? If they come out, they come outside or out in the yard here. He did a little bit, but he didn't know. When I told him no, he stopped. You're just putting on a show, Ranger. He's a sweet boy, and he does listen pretty good. Again, we haven't thrown the dogs out there yet. That always amps things up. You know, he's definitely got a little bit, like if he hears something going on when we're out here, he'll get a little alert and start kind of barking. He's just having a blast. Anyhow, I'm starting to derail myself, and I'm going to make this, I'm going to shorten this up now. I am Ranger! No! See, right there. He just did it, and that got me pretty good because I was not ready for it, right in my knee. So, again, back on the negative, that is definitely one that we are working on. That was probably one of the worst ones he's done in days, actually, but they always kind of seem to do that on video. Why I'm telling him no for that. Come on, turkey. Come on, turkey. Nope, don't you do it. You can tell he's already getting in that little mindset now. He's getting bored in the brain. So we're going to do some stuff. That little kicking of the dirty just did there. I just told him no. Because, you know, just on a little side note, if he's dominant because of dogs, like he does the whole I'm going to bark and carry on or drag you towards him, that I'm not going to care. I'm very irritated or, you know, curious, whatever causes him to do it. Stuff like kicking that, he's trying to make his scent in this area bigger, which is a dominant feat. This is my yard, he's basically trying to say. So when they do that, especially guys that have like that leash reactivity going on, I always try to tell them no. Now, you can sometimes say no a lot. It's a very instinctual thing they're doing, and to try to tell a dog not to do something instinctual is kind of part of life. They do what they do as dogs, but, you know, some of it, a lot of it can be managed. You know, the whole jumping stuff, they just like playing and touching. They touch each other. When they play, they bounce all over each other. So it's trying to get that fine line to where they realize, you know, we're people, and there are times for it, because I do like playing with my dogs, but, you know, where Ranger's at, he's kind of like, it's when he wants to, when he's ready to go, and we got to kind of, you know, obviously work through that. I'm working through a lot of other things, you know, and it's all the day-to-day stuff. Ranger! So, back to a little recap. We're just working on the little stuff, tighten it up. Again, that's kind of what we do the first week. We build the foundation, and then the second week is when we really start to throw the, you know, the real distractions into the mix to kind of proof it. So, that's kind of, we're teeter-tot point. I think tomorrow we're probably going to get him out, you know, with the dog, and you know, working from a distance a little bit just to see what he's got now that we're going to get him on his kind of main issue, and then you know, we kind of go from there. So we will have a nice update for you Friday on how the dog reactivity is going on the leash, and that's about where we are. Again, I apologize about not having the video on, audio. That's the first time it's ever happened in the years that I've been doing these videos. So, again, no, we don't change phones often, so that's kind of what happened there. You guys have a great week. I know it was kind of a long video, but I did want to make sure I kind of recapped everything since the first two videos got missed, huh, Ranger? You little stinker boy. All right, take care, and say we're going to get back to work. Oh, no, I'm going to run. All right, bye-bye.